Happy Wednesday, guys. How's everybody's week going so far? I swear, it's like half of me is like, oh, like it's only Wednesday. But then the other half of me is like, it's Wednesday. Like I've come so far in the week. But anyways, let's go ahead. We're going to do some Q&A today. So feel free to ask any questions about products, about your fitness journey, about anything gym related, anything One Soul related. Don't forget the 5K is this Saturday. So I'm like, what is that? It's my freaking... But why can't I find freaking my lip gloss? I have literally everything in my purse and everything else is buried at the bottom. But hi guys. But yeah, feel free to ask questions all about fitness journey, all about One Soul, 5K, anything related in that sense, and happy to answer. I know somebody's thinking about a question. They're just a little shy to ask it. Are y'all having more cute t-shirts? We should, because we have so many that we've made in the past. So I'm hoping that we'll be making some more in the future. But yeah, oh, I should have got more water. Need a restock on the cups. Yes, I hear you guys. I do about the restock on those products. We're definitely really focused right now on the new creatine launch that will be coming on April 15th. The new creatine launch, trying to get some new protein flavors out there. So we have been really focusing on the products itself rather than like the merch aspect of things. But doesn't mean that we're closed off to it. We'll definitely be getting things out there in no time. See lots of people coming in. Hello. But feel free to ask questions about your fitness journey. Feel free to ask questions just like in general about your fitness journey or about products, when to take products, how to take products. There's always people asking, I'm in Houston, wish I could. Oh, I wish you could too. That would have been so much fun. But yeah, I wish we had like some way to just like teleport you guys here for those who are out of state. That would be so cool just to get so many. But maybe one day if we can, like, you know, obviously we're going to continue growing and getting bigger, and just who knows, maybe one day we'll get to like pop up in different locations. So that would be pretty cool. But I see a lot of people coming in. A lot of people coming. Hi. Hello. Feel free to ask questions about your fitness journey, about products, when to take products, what products to take for your specific journey, all of that. Because I know there's a lot of information out there. It can get very confusing and whatnot. If you guys didn't know, I'm a personal trainer, so feel free to ask me questions. Like everything I give, like there's no gatekeeping here. Everything is like straight to the point, like only want to see success for you guys, only want you to be able to see results and whatnot. Been on my creatine journey for almost a month now, and I already got my first BBL allegation. Oh my gosh, I freaking love that for you. Oh my gosh, isn't it so nice? Like, I absolutely love taking my creatine. I started taking creatine in January of this year, and I did a side-by-side comparison, and oh my gosh, you guys, like, the way that my glutes have genuinely like doubled in size. Like I made a video because it's like I have a bunch of videos. I always like documenting my own journey. So I have a bunch of videos. I put some clips together. I'm hoping we can get those posted soon so you guys can genuinely see like my fitness transformation in just the span of what? 2-3 months, not even, because I just started taking creatine in January. It's barely the middle of April, so not even, it's still early April. So I'm like, wow, the fact that I've seen my glutes change. And mind you, I only took 2.5 grams of creatine, not even the full 5 grams of creatine, for about a month and a half. And then I switched to taking the full serving of 5 grams. Plus, I'm taking our very new creatine product that is going to be coming out on April 15th. I was one of the lucky few who got to try the product before it even like released, before we could even like fully talk about it and whatnot. So I've been loving the new creatine. Like, so I see some questions in here. Hello, I want to purchase the creatine. My question is, how does the creatine work for the glutes? So basically, taking creatine is going to help you be able to progressive overload, whether whether you're trying to build lean muscle, whether you're trying to lose weight. It's going to help you be able to progress in the gym and challenge yourself so you can continue to see results. It helps you recover quicker. And faster, so that way you can see results, because if you're not properly resting or properly recovering, you're not going to be able to see results, because you're going to just end up overtraining. So you need to have proper rest and recovery. So basically, taking the creatine is going to help speed up that process so you can see results quicker. So that's the point of how creatine is going to help you throughout your journey. Pregnancy took everything, but grateful for the blessing. Can't wait to start my journey. Oh, I am so excited for your journey. Not only you having like the journey of motherhood, but also like getting to go back. And I know like I can't personally relate to like having a child. I can't wait to one day. But also I'm sorry about my tripod. My dog is literally on it. He's on the tripod. And he is just like making it move a lot. So anyways, as I was saying, I know with my own personal experience, anytime I've had a setback, like a huge setback where I've lost a lot of my progress and it feels like I'm doomed completely, I totally get that feeling where it feels that way. But I promise you, every single time that I have had one of those like deep, dark valleys of losing my progress, I always bounce back 10 times stronger, better, results hit quicker. Like I promise you, if you have that mentality that you can do it and you can achieve it quicker, you will. It all comes down to your mental state. So I'm excited for you. Advice on how much protein I should take. I'm trying to slim down, but oops, what did I just do? Advice on how much protein I should take. I'm trying to slim down but get my glute gains. So if you're trying to do a body recomp, did I just put a filter on my face? Why do I look different? Did I? Or do I just look? No, I for sure did something to my face, but it's not letting me change it, whatever it was I did. I don't know what the heck I just did. Okay, so sorry, answering this person's question. So if you are trying to lose a significant amount of weight, like I'm talking, you weigh 180 pounds and you're trying to get to 140 pounds. If that is your goal, you should eat 140 grams of protein. So if you're more so leaning towards a body recomp, where you're trying to burn body fat, build muscle at the same time, you don't have like a ton of excessive weight that you're trying to shed, but you are trying to overall like burn some body fat, get lean, stay lean, get more toned up, overall build muscle. It's a little bit of a slower process, but totally doable, which just basically means that you'll be eating at maintenance calories, high in protein, aiming for like 1 gram minimum, like 1 gram per body pound. Or you could be like me, for example, where I'm genuinely trying to build muscle, lean muscle, matter of fact. So I weigh 115 pounds, 115, and I eat at least 130 grams of protein. On average, it's between 130 to 140 grams of protein. So yeah, you definitely want to have at least 1 gram per body pound if that's your goal. So I hope that helps. On leg day, should we take more creatine or how much should we take in? Just take the 5 grams. Just take the 5 grams consistently every single day. There's a thing called the loading phase, but I don't really recommend the loading phase, especially to beginners. And you only do the loading phase for a short period of time, 7 days. So I don't typically recommend that to people in general, just because you really need to make sure that you're usually like professionals will do a loading phase, like very, very like competition-like vibe people will do loading phase. If you're a typical average person, like just take your 5 grams every single day and you'll be set, good to go. Don't take more than 5 grams in one sitting. You're just going to be wasting product because your body can only take 5 grams at a time. So if you wanted to space it out, you most definitely could if you do a loading phase. I would recommend that if you do a loading phase. But again, I don't really recommend doing a loading phase if you're like a beginner, an intermediate person, an average person. Just take the 5 grams every single day. Already have my supplements. Woohoo! I'm excited for you. I got the fat loss pills, but I'm not sure if they're working. I've never focused on fat loss. I'm new to adding supplements to my fitness journey. Literally all your products are my first ever supplements. I'm excited for you. You have to kind of like go into this with the understanding that things take time. Your body has to take time to adjust to the new workouts you're doing, the new implementation of going to the gym, the new eating. Like your eating reflects everything. Like just because you're taking supplements does not replace all the hard work that you need to put in the gym. It does not replace all the hard work that you need to put in the kitchen and what you're eating into your body. So you need to make sure that everything you're doing as outside factors, gym, kitchen, your sleep, you need to make sure that all of those are like properly intact basically to help that the burn is what I'm assuming you're talking about. To make sure that burn is going to enhance your progress. Sorry, my throat is like dry and I don't have any more water in here. I should have got water before I started this, but that's my bad. And this goes for everything. Like just because you're taking the creatine, just because you're taking the burn, just because you're taking the electrolytes, like just because you're taking all of these supplements, you still need to put in the hard work at the gym. You still need to put in the hard work in the kitchen to make sure that all those all those supplements are giving you the proper enhancement that you're looking for to see results. So don't neglect all of that. Just because you're taking burn, you still need to make sure that your diet is up to par. Also, if you're saying you haven't been seeing any results, everything that I just said, keep that in mind. But also keep in mind that this takes time. In the past, whatever you've done, you might have affected thanks, Wayne. Wayne's getting me water. But whatever you've done in the past, it could just overall impact your future. So you might have like messed up your metabolism in the past, which is a very common thing to do. A lot of the times people will not eat, or I'm trying to be careful with my words here because I don't want Instagram to get mad at me. But I'm trying to just be careful with how I word things. But when people typically don't eat or don't want to eat because they think that they're going to lose weight that way, you're messing up your metabolism when you do that. So with that being said, once you start eating properly and eating to help rebuild your metabolism, thanks, Wayne. Once you are doing all of that work, then you might actually gain some weight in the very beginning just because you're readjusting your body to it, but it will shed afterwards. So a lot of the times people will be like, I'm not feeling any different. I'm not seeing, if anything, I feel heavier. Like you told me I should be eating more because I need to reach my calories, my macros, all this, blah, 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 blah. Like I feel heavy. Turbo. No. Do you guys hear Turbo? Turbo, no barking. No barking. It's because Wayne came in here and Wayne didn't play with him. And so now he's going to bark because he wants to play. Come here. Come say hi. You don't want to say hi? He doesn't want to say hi. Not right now, guys. So anyways, with that being said, you need to make sure your metabolism's in check. Things that can help boost your metabolism is strength training, walking, taking the hydration because it has metabolite in it. So that boosts your metabolism. What am I to expect? I do feel less bloating for sure. Awesome. I think that's in relation to your first question. So if you're taking the burn supplement is an all-natural ingredient, which I really love because it's not something that's going to drain you, because a lot of times fat burning pills will take away a lot of your energy just because of the formula that it takes to make it. I really like the burn supplement that we have because it's all natural ingredients. It's not, if anything, it's going to give you energy. It's going to help you with that. But it also is more so to help suppress the urgency to eat. So instead of just solely being like, oh, I'm a fat burner, like you're going to lose weight when you take me, it's more so catered towards fixing the root of your problem. And the root of a lot of people's problem is binge eating, overeating, not knowing how to eat in portion control, not knowing how to have control when they're eating in moderation, things like that. So the burn is more so going to help target the urge to eat, in the sense of like suppressing that urge to eat, or overeat, I should say, and helping you stick more to your moderation. So that way, because there are people, like I know a lot of people in my life, like my mom, my husband, like a lot of people in my life, I've seen it firsthand. I personally like have good self-control, I would say. But again, my mom, my husband, like they are very much like, they will eat the whole bag of chips. They will eat all the cookies in the box. They don't have that control. So if that's something that sounds like you, personally, like in your life and your fitness journey, that's really helped making you struggle through this, then I really recommend the burn. Have I missed any other questions? Should I take creatine even on rest days? Yes, you need to take creatine every single day. Even on rest days, you need to take creatine. For example, would you only take vitamin C whenever you're feeling sick? No, you have to take vitamin C every single day as a supplement to help you whenever you do get sick, or prevent you from becoming sick or just feeling as sick. So same thing with creatine. You take it every single day to help you be able to progress over time, to see results over time. It is not something where you just take it whenever you work out. You need to take it every single day. And if you're not consistent with creatine, that is a huge reason why you're not seeing results. I need a water break really quickly. I have always said that, I have always said that the nutrition part of weight loss journey is the hardest alongside the mindset. Yes. Honestly, nutrition and adjusting your mindset is especially like adjusting your mindset is very underrated process, because it is very hard. I know the person who I was when I first started my fitness journey is nowhere near the person I am today on my fitness journey. I am very different. Granted, I've been doing this for 5 years now. It has changed drastically since the very beginning. So just know that there's only like, once you're at the bottom and you haven't even stepped foot into the gym, the only way you can go is up. So just know that wherever you're at now at the beginning of your journey, you're going to hit some valleys, you're going to hit some highs, you're going to hit some very low points, you're going to hit some plateaus. Like, it happens, but it all comes down to your mindset. If you don't have a strong mindset, like, I highly, highly recommend adjusting your mindset and your perspective overall to the gym. Because a lot of the times, even on my live stream, I was talking with somebody yesterday on TikTok lives. Don't forget to join those two guys at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I was talking with someone, and she literally was saying how, like, I worked out for 3 months and then I got the results that I wanted. But then as soon as I stopped, because I got the results I wanted, my body went back to looking like how it looked. Like, I don't know what to do. Just know, you guys, that going to the gym is not a hobby. Going to the gym is not something you just do until you see results. Going to the gym is not for funsies, or I shouldn't say that, because it is for fun. You make it fun. But going to the gym, if you're genuinely trying to see results and sustain those results, keep those results, you need to understand that the gym is a lifestyle. What you're eating is a lifestyle. Just because you saw your results and stopped, your body is going to go back to what it looked like before. Might look worse, might look skinny fat because you lose all the muscle. Like, there's so many things that could happen. You have to sustain it. You can maintain it. You don't have to keep going crazy, because I know what I'm doing now, I'm not going to be doing in 60 years. Obviously, once I get to that age, it's going to be a lot harder for me to lift as heavy as I'm lifting now. But I still plan, when I'm 60, 70 years old, I still plan to be going to the gym on a regular basis, like what I'm doing currently. This is for life, especially if you want to see results and keep those results. It's for life. So yes, point blank period, what I'm trying to say is that your mindset is super important, and it is very hard to work on. But my overall point is, who you are at the beginning of your journey, you only will continue to grow mentally and physically throughout. So just know that it takes time. These good things take time. Just know that and understand that. I promise you. Like, another example, when I first started, I did everything for the wrong reason. I wanted to please people. I wanted to be a part of society's standards. I mean, granted, I still am in a way now, because everybody wants the small waist, big glutes. I'm guilty of that. Of course I want that. But I've learned throughout the whole last 5 years how to do it in a way that is mentally, it's not mentally draining, to say the least. This is actually the first year of all 5 years of my fitness journey where I truly am happy going to the gym, where I'm excited to go to the gym, where I genuinely like what I'm doing in the gym, where I don't feel like it's a chore. It genuinely feels a part of my routine, and it makes me feel good. I don't go, and I'm not mad at myself if I don't go. I'm not mad at myself if I have a sweet treat every once in a while throughout the week. Like, my mentality throughout this journey has changed drastically so much than when I first started, where I would get upset with myself. I wouldn't leave the dinner table until I finished everything on my plate, and that would be hours. I would force myself to do a lot of things. I would push myself to do things that I wouldn't do more so now, in a healthy way, in a more mentally healthy way. So that's my spiel. Just bought the creatine. What else do you recommend for weight loss? Definitely burn if you feel like you have an issue with like binge eating or not knowing how to eat in moderation, portion control. So recommend burn if that's something for you. Also recommend beauty sleep to help boost your metabolism, and beauty sleep also will help with like hair growth, nail growth. So it has more like that biotin aspect of things, but it's also helping make sure that you are having a functioning proper metabolism, and you need that in order to actually keep the weight off and lose weight properly. Also the hydration sticks, and this also goes for people who are trying to gain weight, because if you don't have a proper metabolism while you're trying to gain weight, there's a good chance you're going to gain a lot of fat, a lot of excess weight, a lot of unwanted weight. So everything I'm saying is not just for weight loss. It's good in general to have a healthy metabolism for any goal that you're trying to reach, whether it's weight gain, weight loss, or maintaining your weight. So also the hydration sticks has metabolite in it, which helps boost your metabolism so it regulates properly. So yeah, also make sure you get your pre-workout, make sure you get your protein in, because if you are trying to lose weight, if you're trying to gain weight and you are not eating enough protein, you can have a very good chance of becoming skinny fat. You could be even more flabby. You could be even more like soft. So make sure you're eating your protein so that way you can build that way you can build a strong, toned up, like, you know what I'm trying to say. My appetite goes up and down like crazy. Some days I can eat my whole house, and sometimes I can barely drink a shake. That's why it's very, very important to be consistent with your diet, so that way your hunger cues are consistent as well. So I really recommend small, frequent meals throughout the day, so that way and this goes for, again, anybody who's trying to lose weight, anybody who's trying to gain weight. Small, frequent meals I really, really recommend to boost your metabolism and your hunger cues to function properly. Thank you. Of course. That's why I have started this journey with having a self-growth routine. Oh, I love that. I love that for you so much. Preach. Yeah. Thank you. Of course. Hey girl, after the last live, I saw I got protein creatine and have been doing the workouts daily. Yay! I'm so excited for you. That's awesome. How are you liking it so far? That's so fun. I get so excited for people when they start their fitness journey because, like, obviously my biggest goal is, and this was even like before being a part of the One Soul team, I've always like posted my own fitness journey on TikTok and Instagram. Like, I'm a real person, you guys. Like, I genuinely, I'm a real person with real results. um, but my biggest goal of like even in the fitness industry was always to be the person that I needed when I first started in the gym, because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. And a lot of people don't know. And I feel like it's even harder now with the amount of people in the fitness industry, and they're all giving their 2 cents in. And there's just a lot of information to take from multiple ends of things: what's right, what's wrong, what to do, what not to do. Like, stick to the basics, basically. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, struggling a little, but consistently doing the 5 weekly workouts. Yay! I'm so excited. That's awesome. Take progress pictures. I promise, like, you don't have to post it for anybody. You don't have to do that. But take progress pictures for yourself so that way you are able to track your progress. Because it's super important to, if it wasn't for all the videos and pictures that I take, I genuinely will look at myself in the mirror sometimes and be like, I don't see a difference. I look the same. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put like 2 side-by-side pictures of like what I looked like a month ago or 2 months ago. Excuse me, what I look like now. And then I will see how much of like a difference I've made. And it could be even a small difference, but it's still a difference. Be proud of all those small little wins, okay? Because if you're not, you're just gonna make this a very like long, dragged out journey. So be proud of any tiny little change that you see in your body. Be proud of it, be excited about it, because it is huge. It is huge. If your butt used to be like this and now it's starting to look like this, like it's a little bit more curved, that's big progress, you guys. So celebrate those little wins. I promise it's worth it. Make sure you take progress pictures and videos. It's way better to track that way than it is to track with the scale. You could use the scale. I just recommend only measuring yourself with the scale or measuring tape maybe like once a month. Don't do it every single day. I've been there. I've done that. So, yeah. I think I'll answer like one more question and then I'll probably wrap it up for today. But if there's one more question out there, I'm happy to answer it. I still don't know if I have a filter on. I for sure do, because my skin looks extremely clear here. I don't know how I put the filter on it though, but I'm not mad because it's making my skin look clear. Alrighty guys, I had so much fun talking with you guys, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Or if you like to tune in, oh my gosh, Turbo is moving this tripod so much. But if you guys do like to come on the TikTok live streams, they're at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, and I will see you guys there. If not, I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Or if you guys live in SoCal, I'll see you this Saturday at the 5K. Don't forget to sign up. It's only $1 to sign up, and we donate $10 on every person above the age of 18 who signs up. So it's all going to OC Habitats, so that way we can help out for this Earth Day. But alrighty guys, and also I got hit with a lot of boxes. If you saw that video, go watch it right now. If not, I'll see you guys Saturday. Hi Vanessa, and then bye Vanessa. Bye guys.